Peace be upon you. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Today's recipe is Bukhari rice in an easy, delicious, and unique way that rivals even the best restaurants. We'll prepare it at home like pros. Let's dive into the method and start by boiling the chicken in water. In today's film, we're making Bukhari rice differently because it's usually served with grilled chicken. But today, I preferred to prepare it with chicken broth, and also a unique flavor that you'll see in the video. Boil the chicken in 4 to 5 cups of water with 1 onion, 1 carrot, 2 bay leaves, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, lemon peel, 4 cardamom pods, 4 cloves, a bit of black pepper, and a teaspoon of salt. These spices and vegetables give a wonderful flavor to both the chicken and the rice later on. Now cook the chicken until it's fully boiled in a pressure cooker. Then prepare the rice mixture with 1 large chopped onion, 2 grated carrots, 3 green peppers, and 4 tomatoes. Blend the tomatoes, garlic, and hot pepper in a bowl using a hand blender. I used a whole head of garlic, but you can use half if you prefer. For me, a whole head of garlic gave a distinctive flavor. Now, add 2 cubes of butter. You can use oil, but butter gives a fantastic and unique flavor. Stir the onions, and after a short while, add a little olive oil with the butter so it doesn't burn. As I said, you can replace the butter with the oil of your choice. After the onion changes color, add the grated carrots and continue to cook the onion with the carrots until the carrots start to change color. Then add the tomato mixture with pepper. The most important step in Bukhari rice is to blend this mixture and cook it. The minimum time is 10 minutes. Also, add a spoonful of mixed spices. I'll put a video link for their preparation in the description. Also, add a teaspoon of cumin, as cumin is a basic spice in Bukhari rice, and a teaspoon of paprika. Stir the ingredients while on the fire. After the sauce is completely cooked, add 3 cups of soaked rice. It's preferable to soak the rice in lukewarm water and add a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of vinegar to keep the rice grains long and unbroken during cooking. Now, prepare a quantity of previously prepared and completely strained chicken broth. For every cup of long grain rice, add 1.5 cups of broth. And add a teaspoon of salt or less as desired because we have already salted the broth, so we don't need large amounts of salt for the rice. Stir the rice until it boils. After tasting the rice, I found it needed a little salt, so I added half a teaspoon. So the total amount of salt used is 1.5 teaspoons for the rice and 1 teaspoon for the chicken at the beginning of its preparation. Wait for the rice to boil, then lower the heat and leave it for 20 minutes until it's cooked. This is the best Bukhari rice recipe you can try with the same taste as in big restaurants, even better. Now we prepare the chicken seasoning after it has been boiled with a little salt and a teaspoon of mixed spices, which I will put a link for in the description. These mixed spices are very special and wonderful and give a distinctive flavor to the chicken. Add a teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of turmeric. Mix the ingredients together and sprinkle them on the boiled chicken. This is not the traditional way as grilled chicken is usually served with Bukhari rice, but this is the easiest way, and I promise it will be the best and most delicious because this method of chicken is most suitable for Bukhari rice. It's easier to prepare, and also the chicken broth adds a very delicious flavor to the rice, making the rice taste better than the traditional Bukhari rice in restaurants. After sprinkling the spices, put a piece or two of butter and a little olive oil, and you have the choice of using regular oil or butter with olive oil. But I always prefer butter with olive oil because it gives a delicious and very tasty flavor to the chicken and is also healthy at the same time. Stir the chicken so it gets browned on all sides. Now, after the rice has absorbed the water completely, add half a cup of olive oil because it gives it a very special taste and texture, so I advise you not to dispense with it, especially for its health benefits. In restaurants, regular oil is added to the rice, but olive oil gives it a much better flavor and is healthy at the same time. Also, the taste of olive oil with the added tomato sauce to the rice is very special and harmonious, so I advise you not to dispense with it. Now, after the rice is cooked, it has become fluffy like this and is fully cooked. You cannot imagine the fragrant smell coming out or its distinguished taste. Serve it like this, in this form, and put the chicken on top. This chicken recipe specifically goes perfectly with this type of rice, making the taste wonderful, distinctive, and very harmonious to the utmost extent. I hope you try it. You can serve it with salad or with hot peppers like this. This recipe is one of the best rice recipes you can try, and I guarantee you will love its taste, which is like a fantasy. If you liked the recipe, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and see you in other videos and another recipe.